Hi, I'm Pop Seagong, and welcome to my channel, where I show you the practice of my personal martial art, Bagua Kuntao Silat. Today I'm going to show you the drill, the basic arm crashing drill. What this drill does is prepare you to move against a resistant opponent who's spontaneously attacking you, much like in sparring, except it's not sparring. Sometimes it looks like push hands, but it's definitely not push hands either. However, you're going to borrow elements of both, and this is a basic level introduction for those people who aren't particularly keen on sparring somebody, but you need to learn how to work against someone who's trying to hit you while you're hitting them. Learn how to move your body, move your center, maintain balance, express power, accept power, force, recognize relationships, maintain control of your body and skeleton while you're torquing, while they're doing the same thing to you, and all that crazy chaotic stuff. And this is the first step in that direction, basic arm crashing drilling. So what you're going to do is have one person do it for 2 minutes at a time, say. One person is going to be the puncher, and he's going to throw your regular straight punches while you stand. Make sure that you're close enough to where I can touch him and he can touch me, so there's nobody saying, well, I can't hit him, and you have an unfair advantage. And it's a solid hit. Now, since he's going to be using the fist, and we're going to punch each other in the chest, not the face, not right now. This is the first level. And I'm going to use striking palm. He's just going to use regular punches. Punches a normal person would throw. If he wants to throw a swinging punch sometime, a little looping punch or other punch, that's fine. But since he's been around the block a few times and he's sparred more than a couple, he's probably going to throw straight punches most of the time. Now, you don't try to crush each other. This is a learning drill for you both, because you're both learning. I'm going to use Bagua Kuntao Silat, striking palm. You can use piercing palm, striking palm, cutting palm, other stuff like that. But right now, we're just going to use striking palm. And what I'm going to learn, and you're going to learn when you practice this, and so is he, is that as you articulate your skeleton and angulate and cut through his punches, or say through or crash through his punches, is that while attacking his attack, you can either hit his arm, like a destruction, or while torquing and spiraling your body and moving your weight into your arm and palm as you're supposed to, moving your center to introduce that force into him, that his punch deflects off of your movement while you're striking him. That's what you're learning. Now, the Bagua Kuntao Silat, because we're using palm and we just reached there and he's using fist, so he has about a 4-inch advantage. And also, you're going to have to learn to step up just a little bit. That's also going to teach you a counterintuitive trait of stepping into the maelstrom rather than backing away and allowing him to keep punching you. He's going to follow up and keep punching you. We don't want to do that. This drill, the arm crashing drill, is going to teach you a plethora of things to do and get rid of many bad habits without having to spar yet, but you will. And that's what this drill is here to do. Now, initially, what I want you to do is same side. So we're going to do same side. He's going to use his left arm, I'm going to use my right arm, and he's going to punch me in the chest. Whenever I see him punch me in the chest, he's not going to tell me, this is no thing, we're not going to maintain contact. Again, this is not push hands. Whenever I see him punching, I'm going to strike him. I'm not going to wait, I'm not going to try to get out of the way. That's later. This is just arm crashing. I'm going to learn how to use my skeleton and spiraling nature of the type of strikes we do to crash through his straight line punch, deflect that punch, and hit him at the same time. And I'm going to do it in a manner that maintains power in my palms, which you're going to see on the fundamentals of palm strikes, or striking palm, and the fundamentals of piercing palm, or uncoiling. I'm going to uncoil, make that strike. And while I do it, I'm going to crash through his striking arm. You also see it on the basic self-defense applications of striking palm too that I made, one of my first videos I made. However, let's try it so you can see it. And you can see right now, I'm working on the outside line. And I wasn't looking, and he is trying to make sure, get closer to make sure you can do it. Yeah, keep moving them on. And I'm not moving forward, I'm just throwing it in there because I've got it more. But what I want you to do, I want to see you just move a little bit into into the movement. I'm just using the outside line, punch slowly, and you can see I'm crashing, stepping forward, and moving forward. And his punch, while he's trying to extend, is just stopped and deflected as I move forward. And I'm using the outside line to do this. I also want you to work on, say, the lower line, where you come forward like that. So he punches, and you can see it. He just nipped me, but the thing is, I got him hard, and he barely grazed me.
I'm losing my balance every time.
And that's it. He's losing his balance because I'm taking my center, moving it into my arm and palm, and into his body and stealing his center. Bagua Kuntao Silat wants to do that with every strike, and every time I touch him, I want to maintain control of his center. And I want him not just to fight me, but I want him to fight his own balance, and I want him to fight the ground, beckoning him to come and fall, because ultimately, I want to throw him on his head. So, but this is the beginning to learn how to strike the Bagua Kuntao Silat way. When he punches again, and you can see here, or the inside line where he punches, and punch again. And it looked like the difference is he punched this underneath, and I'm doing this strike. Also, the inside he punches, and you can see I'm not underneath, he just decided to make it a looping punch because I deflected and he's trying to get around me. But I'm going to the inside of his line while I punch him here. So the outside line, very obvious. Oh, sorry about that. You do it quicker and quick. Oh, sorry. Do it quick. Yeah.
His arm's going numb.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. And the reason his arm's going numb is because I'm moving my weight, my center mass,
Shocking my whole arm.
into my arm, into my palm. So when he punches, my weight just hits his arm and then moves into his body. It's not simply, when we punch, we don't just punch with the palm or the fingers. We're punching with our entire body, striking with our entire body, and that weight moves into my arm. So when he feels me touch his arm with my arm, it hits, and then it hits again. It's not just, I'm just barely nicking him and deflecting while I do that. This arm is a spiraling move, just like you see, it's uncoiling. Spiraling move, weight heavy, and then flicking out and hitting him while I move my weight.
I'm getting hit by a grown man in my arm before he's made contact with my body, which is the actual hit.
Yeah. So he's getting hit hard in his arm and hard in here, and it looks like you see me do it. When I see him move, I've been sparred so much, and so as soon as I see him flicker, I'm moving in. So sometimes seems like I beat him to the punch, but I'm not. He's here already, but I'm also stopping here, and he never makes it to me, and I hit him. So it looks like he's not really trying to hit me, but he is trying to hit me. It's just that when I see it move, I just strike it. And that's the entire point. That's what I want you to get from this basic drill. Also with the other arm, so you can see it here, he punches. Yeah, and you see me there? I couldn't get to him in time because he moved too fast, so I struck his shoulder and it moved him offside, and striking his shoulder turned his body and he couldn't hit me. And you'll see that happen too, striking increase. Yeah, and you can see I strike low, and you see I'm not hitting him hard. This is basic. What I want you to do, you're not trying to crush him yet, this is basic level, but what I do want you to do is make contact. So I want you to learn to throw your weight in and not be scared. You're not trying to hurt him, he's your training partner. What you're trying to do is learn how to strike properly and crash through the incoming lines of striking, and learn that you can articulate your skeleton and move your body in a way where you don't have to worry about that. If you see it, attack the attack. You hit the arm, that's great. Keep pushing through and strike the body. In this case, if we have a weapon of some sort, we hit the body, we're gonna hit it. There's nothing you can do. We're crashing through the arms and we're gonna sink our weapon into the body. Or if we just wanna subdue him by striking in the face, same kind of thing. He moves to punch me in the face. And I just hit him there, yeah. And this is basic level. Again, I'm trying to show you basic things so you can absorb it and practice it with your partner.